Welcome back to Rogue Legacy with Brian, and at the end of the previous episode, I said I was going to take a look at the Neo bosses, the remix bosses, the kind of upgraded bosses that you get the obols for in order to go and fight. And I ended up doing a live stream last night where I tried fighting all 4 of the bosses. I'm going to fight each of them once right now, just to show kind of what they are like. But it turns out that they're all super hard, and I think with a lot of practice I might be able to defeat 1 or maybe 2 of them, but there's no way I'm going to be able to defeat all 4, at least not in the next few weeks before I go away on vacation. So that's Neo Khidr. With each of the bosses you get a fixed character, like you don't get to choose, you don't get to bring your own character in, you don't get to choose the runes and equipment or anything, you just get a particular character. Here is Alexander IV. We have a crazy Hokage with QTL and a gazillion jumps. And you really need to take advantage of the Hokage's teleport ability in order to kind of dodge around. And yeah, people say that this one's really hard, but it's also actually one of the ones that I think I might be able to do with practice. But it definitely is really hard. And so this is the second of the 4 remix bosses. And so once I die on this one, we'll go check out the third one, who's Ponce de Leon. Ponce is always the boss that I have the most trouble with, just kind of in normal mode or whatever. Okay, I'm about to die. There we go. And for Ponce de Freon, who is the remix version of Ponce. Once again, we have a character with an insane number of jumps. He's a barbarian, so we have the barbarian shout, but kind of no other capabilities. And we only have enough magic to shout 3 times during this battle. And the little Freon fireballs, I don't even know what to call them, stay around on the screen for a long time, so you can use the shout in order to disperse them, just like with the normal Ponce battle. At least there's no spiky balls bouncing around in there. But that's a very difficult battle. And finally, the one that I find the most interesting, because it's so completely different from the rest of the game, is Astrodotus. So this is the one I enjoy the most, and even though I don't think I'll be able to take out the 4 bosses, I'm kind of tempted to just play this one because it's fun. There's a red guy and a green guy. The red one splits up into fewer pieces, but flies around faster. The green guy, you're a dragon and like the whole screen warps around, and you can fly around and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, spent a bit of time on this one and I could actually make some progress on it. And so I might do that one just because that one's fun. But in any case, those are the remix bosses. I'm not going to beat them today. I'm not going to beat them tomorrow. Maybe someday, some months from now, I will try and manage to defeat one. But in any case, we cleared out all of the rest of, I think, everything in this one, except for some fairy chests that we couldn't get. So, as much as I am fearing moving ahead into New Game +3, let's go see if we can fight Johannes and get to New Game +3. Oh, I forget. This character has no jump upgrades. I don't even have a double jump. That actually might mean that I will end up dying to Johannes here. That's something that I didn't even really consider before. I was just thinking, oh man, this character is hitting so hard, he's going to defeat Johannes no problem. But I think that's not actually the case. So I guess we'll go into this Johannes fight and we'll see what happens. And if I die, then we'll do one more farming round where we get some more fairy chests, and depending upon whether we can buy anything after this character dies, we may or may not end up getting some gold. I will down attack this, thank you very much. It's the only way I'm going to be able to get up to the top. Oh, hey, the chicken leg was actually worth it, because I think I was not at maximum hit points. And I have Conflux, right. So I should remember I should use Conflux in the Johannes battle here in just a moment. But here goes nothing. He breaks the one piece of furniture there. Okay, we've seen the cutscene a number of times. Let's see how this goes. Quit firing at me. Okay, I am dealing a ton of damage with crits. So that's good. I'm also having trouble dodging. Okay. I might be strong enough that the jumps don't matter. Definitely in the fountain fight, when he starts doing the swords that come out of the floor, the lack of jump upgrades is probably going to hurt me. And I should use my conflux. Let's not forget the conflux. And I need to pick up the chicken legs, so we'll do that. Okay, yep, that's going to definitely hurt. Okay, but we are definitely hurting him. So that's good. Lots of swords coming out of the ground. To this thing, darn it. I tried to get up on the platform and still didn't manage to do it. But he's gonna go down. He's almost dead. I killed him with retaliation or retribution or whatever. Neat. Yeah. The sun, I'd forgotten how it feels. Hooray! Well, we're going to be going into New Game +3. I'm terrified, because I have no idea what it's going to be like. But here goes nothing. I am going to edit out the credits this time. This is a part that I do want to see from the credits, however. Total children, 50. Okay, so with only 50 children, we managed to get all the way to... Oh dear. Start Your Legacy +3. Terrified is what I am. Terrified. Okay, we have a lot of money. I should probably purchase a whole bunch of attack and armor upgrades in preparation for what will soon be utter devastation, I imagine. Yeah, let's just start buying everything. And actually, what's cheaper right now? That's 8,000 a piece, that's 6,300 a piece, that's 9,000. Okay, let's go for the cheap ones first. Let's finish out health up. So we've maxed up health. That's 9,000, this is 8,000. These are the main ones I want to go after. Actually, let's get another invuln time up while I'm thinking about it. Just go ahead and max that out. Okay, we've maxed out armor. Great. We've maxed out attack up. And I guess I'll start going after critical damage up, which will be good. Or should I go after magic damage up? I'm going to need some of that, actually. And the assassin's probably already doing a terrific amount of critical damage. Yeah, let's do some magic damage up, actually. I think that's going to be important for other characters. Okay, so we just spent a ridiculous amount of money. I'm now heading for 673 on crits and 182 otherwise. We still have Conflux. We still have Helios's Blessing, which I guess is going to stick around. If I have enough money, I do, to purchase a Grace Rune. I'm going to buy it, although I'm not going to equip it right now. And yeah, let's go ahead into the castle and see. Oh no, let's fix our gear so that we actually have a double jump. Yeah, that would be a brilliant thing to do. Which one of these pieces? There was a piece of dark gear that I'm not wearing that would normally give me a double jump. So that one would. The helmet, and with the chestplate also, or something? No, we had the royal chestplate for the armor. But if we did the dark limbs, that would also give me an air jump. And just get rid of some magic, which I'm willing to do. No, it increased my magic. But it gets rid of the crits. Yeah, let's do this. Oops. Okay, so now I'm only hitting for 646 on a crit, but that's still pretty good. Magic damage is very low, apparently. But I do have a double jump. Okay, great. Let's go into the castle and see what New Game 3 is like. So I imagine, since we've already kind of upgraded... Man, I'm getting 30 gold. Oh, I didn't even look at the stat sheet because we're in 35 hit points back for every kill. 10 magic points back for every kill. 100% damage. Crazy bounty. Okay, wow. That's pretty cool. And I've got Helios's Blessing, so let's try to stay alive and actually kill some guys. Since the guys are already, like, upgraded to the highest... Gosh! These guys have so many hit points. Upgraded to, like, the highest tier of types of enemies? Is it just that they're going to be higher level, and so they're going to have more hit points and hit me for harder? I imagine that's what happens, but I don't actually know. So far in this first room, that seems to be the case. It could be also the case that there might be more enemies in the room. So that's another thing that might change, once again. And let's see. Alright. I think definitely fairy chests, yikes, are going to be the thing I need to find the most. Because we won't be able to increase our health and mana and different things anymore once we've purchased all the upgrades, and we've purchased the majority of them now. I'm only at level 399. I believe the maximum level is 517, but there are some upgrades that really aren't that important, and so that I might never buy. For example, I'm not going to unlock the dragon class, and what else will or won't I unlock? I'm not sure. We'll take a look at it next time we're in the manor, I'm sure. But this seems pretty reasonable so far. So I was more worried about this than I think I needed to be. I'm going to go ahead and just head over here. We're going to try to explore as many rooms as possible. Rooms like this do not get more difficult, other than the fact that those wall turrets probably cause more damage when they do hit you. Did this guy have PAD? He does. Okay, that's nice. In that case, I might try to take on Herodotus. We might go down into the dungeon and see, because PAD is just super useful against Herodotus. Let's take this thing out. Great. And then, right, that's a Galatian. If we can get it to come up towards me, that would be super terrific. Where is it right now? How come I can't see the Galatian on the screen? Oh, I know. It's stuck underneath that thing, and there's a zombie Shnu there. That'll work. Now I can get over here, I can kill this guy, I can kill this guy through the roof, potentially. Or like that. And now you I can kill through the roof. Haha! Take that, Galatian. I'm clumsy, so I can't stand on the bookshelf. That's fine. But I have a double jump now. Haha! Alright, the zombie Shnu I can hit through the floor as well. Okay, this is way not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The fact that I just purchased 1 million upgrades, and the fact that I have an assassin who can do critical strikes, which I hear is very important the further you get into the new game plus kind of stuff, just because it's the only way to deal enough damage. I think those are both very useful assets for coming in here to make my first experience in New Game Plus 3 not be a completely horrifying one. But yeah, I actually feel that the castle is easy enough right now that I am tempted to cut away and see you guys when I get to more difficult areas. Because man, New Game Plus 3... Oh, okay, that guy hit pretty hard. Maybe I shouldn't get too cocky. Oh, and this painting is about to come to life here, and I wasn't about to notice it. Yikes. Alright, maybe I won't cut away just yet. Just in case. Actually, with the chicken leg, okay, I'm gonna cut away. I'll see you guys again in a bit. For a brief moment, I forgot about the most important thing about being an assassin, which is mist form. But then I remembered, so don't panic. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm gonna get behind you. We'll mist form and get behind you over here. And we'll do that once more. But yikes! Okay. It looks like that's going to actually... I can hit him from the front, because there's a little wall there. Alright, so in any case, I made it over to the forest. So we'll explore the forest a little bit together as well. I really don't like that room. Although, can I get these guys through the floor? Maybe. And my critical attacks are basically almost half killing them. Darn it. Okay. I didn't get it to go through the floor. Darn it. And I don't have enough retaliation necessarily. Did that coin go off screen? I would be unhappy if that coin went off screen. Ouch! Hey! Oh man, I just lost all the other coins from you. You're a bad guy, Chaintus. I do not like you. Alright, hopefully that other spiky ball will go kill itself. Great. But yeah, so far I haven't encountered... Oh man, the other spiky ball just died, and I missed the coins in that room too. Alright, so we're wasting some coins, but I really haven't encountered anything that's too crazy difficult yet. And if I actually remember to use Mist Form when I know I'm going to take damage, too, I'm sure that would improve things even better. We'll explore a bit around the forest. Definitely try to find at least our first fairy chest. And then I think take a peek at the Maya, and then after that, I guess, go down into the dungeon. And like I said, I can probably take on Herodotus with this character, actually. Because the bosses tend not to scale up very much. Like, the rest of the castle gets much harder, but the bosses don't get much harder. Yeah, we talked about this before. Back when we were going into New Game Plus and New Game Plus 2. Alright, you need to die. Okay, great. Got this one to break, and that one might break on its own, and the tower guard, I can probably get behind over here and hit him in the back from the floor below. Well, now it'll be much easier, because now I can do this. Oops. If I get over here, get him walking that way, now I can sneak up behind him. Ha! There we go. Tower guard down. Let's peek in all the rooms. Fairy chest, take no damage. Great. I don't have a sky rune, but I do have a sprint rune and a double jump, and I think that's enough to do this. Yes, it is. Magic damage increase, +1. Hooray. Okay. Here is the Maya. So let's check this area out. Oh, boy. Okay, this guard box took a few hits. I'm not sure if I got unlucky with the crits there, or if it was just the case that he had a ton of hit points. Either one's okay. Still getting lots of hit points back per kill. And so my hit points are doing pretty well. I'd really like to get, now that I've maxed out my life in terms of buying upgrades at the manor, I want to get a, oops, fairy chest. Oh boy. I want to get a fairy chest with a life upgrade and just double check that my max life is still increasing, even though we've bought all the upgrades. I'm pretty sure it works that way. But I would like to be able to double check. Okay, there's the official entrance to the Maya. So I'll definitely show you guys when that happens. Currently I have 769 max life. Let's see. Oh, I do not like you. Go away. Okay. Just tanking some damage there in order to get rid of the Chaintus, because I don't know other good strategies against them. And I do not... Ah, darn it. I do not like you, crazy spiky ball. Ah, darn it. Okay, we're going to tank a little bit more damage here, it appears. But yeah, we seem to be doing okay in terms of staying alive in the Maya. Yeah, once again, the fact that there aren't any kind of newly upgraded characters, like they just have more hit points and more strength. Like, my stats are also scaling a fair bit. And so, the fact that there aren't any new kind of like, oops, game mechanics to adjust to means that there's much less adjustment going into New Game Plus 3 than there was with New Game Plus 2. And game mechanics is, I guess, the wrong thing. I don't know. Enemy mechanics, expectations, something. I also don't think that there's any more enemies in each room than there were in New Game Plus 2. I might be wrong on that, but just kind of like my own first initial impression is that the number of enemies has not changed. So that's another thing that makes this gap from New Game Plus 2 going up to New Game Plus 3 seem not as bad. I'm actually curious, this is kind of a dumb thing to do, but I have 769 hit points. If I get hit by that guy... Okay, I go down to 667 and I got 35 back. I wonder if I got the 35 back before or after I killed him, actually. These look smaller, and so I'm going to try this. 35, okay, so I am still going down. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't something ridiculous. Like if I killed the spiky ball, I ended up getting more hit points back than I lost as a result of taking damage, but it's not the case. But nevertheless, this amount of vampirism is pretty cool. 35 back per kill is pretty awesome. So, assuming I managed to kill a couple of things... Oh boy. Misform. Oops, I hit the wrong button, but that'll work. Oh, and I'm still misformed? No, I'm not. Okay. Misform. Turn it off. Hit the bad guys. Kill the bad guys. collect all my dough. Alright, I'm not playing very well, but I'm still managing to stay alive, so yes. I feel pretty good about the Maya. I'm gonna go ahead and make yet another cut, and I will see you guys when I get down to the dungeon. Fairy chests take no damage. We've seen this one already. Okay, magic point increase +5. Great. Look at this tower guard glitching. He's like falling through the floor on the left. We've seen that a couple of times. All I can imagine is that originally it was like a Hulk guard or something, and the models are different sizes, and so the game positions it wrong at the beginning. I don't know, I'm kind of making things up. In any case, I'm still going to head down towards the dungeon next. This room seems difficult. I'm going to use some mist form right at the beginning and try to get down below. I think I just took some damage there, actually. That was weird. Okay, let's mist form again. Okay, let's hit some guys. Let's mist form again. Let's hit some more guys. Nice. Let's mist form one more time. Let's get the guard box. Okay, and then let's mist form again to get past this guy. Okay, that was a good use of mist form, I think, and also I think it was smart to get down to the bottom of the room. It's usually easier to defend from the bottom than the top. Hey, I'm back up to maximum hit points. That's nice. I have found the entrance to the dungeon, and we're just about at maximum, so let's take a peek. Yikes. Okay. Lubosaurus Rex is a little bit scary, but also useful because it'll be kind of like a way to get hit points back. This is actually a fairly big room, so let's cast some Conflux into it. And just, I want to get a sense of, yeah, it really does not do a whole lot of damage to guys. So I'm definitely going to need to continue to get my magic damage up. The weakness in my magic damage power is definitely a setback right now to this character. And all the future characters in my bloodline. Although admittedly, I suppose I do also have some equipment that would help out in terms of magic damage, and so I could switch to some more of that equipment if I were using an Archmage or something in the future. So that's another possibility that I really didn't consider. But yeah, based on this first room, yeah, like the other areas, I would say that the underworld, the land of darkness, whatever you call this area, has really not gotten much more difficult than it was in the previous tier, New Game +2. And so, yeah, I'm really kind of curious. I guess I'll try to clear out the dungeon. I guess we'll try to clear everything, and then maybe we'll do Herodotus first. Just because PAD is such a useful trait against Herodotus, and I think I'll struggle with him with other characters who don't have PAD. So I think that sounds reasonable. And I'm also pretty happy about what I just did with that Zombishnu right there. So that's a way to take advantage of the Sprint Rune. I was about to say, I thought there was one guy left. There is. Boom! And we killed him outside, so he actually dropped his gold on the ground somewhere where it was gettable. Let's see. Let's go search at the top left first. It looks like this might be the corner or the edge of the dungeon. Alright, you're on cooldown, so we can take you out. You are in an inconvenient location for yourself because most of your projectiles are just going into the ceiling and dying. And the circles around back to the beginning. Okay, so that was indeed kind of a dead-end corner of the dungeon. I don't love this room. I have already seen a Pray for Assistance, and so it's possible that I could get, like, Hermes boots later. So I'd be able to walk on these floor spikes. But let's see if we can convince the Wrath to come out over here near me where I can attack him. Just want to get a sense if there's somebody else over here yet. Oh, I thought maybe I could make that jump. I probably could if I had done it better. Glacian, you need to die. I am very happy that the Glacian did not try to... You can stand on these things? No, because I'm clumsy, and so I break them. Right. Okay, this next room, I'm gonna take a hit, but that's okay. Oh, wow! Alright, so much for the I'm gonna take a hit. Apparently, I'm brilliant. And it looks like this is going to circle around, so before I go further to the right, let's go ahead and complete... Oops, crap. Ouch. That was dumb. This one little room here. Is there a Zombishnu in it on the bottom floor? Guess not. And yeah, definitely is the case that the guys here hit hard enough that I am a little worried, okay, about taking sequential hits without managing to kill guys and get hit points back through vampirism. So I can only take like 4 or 5 hits or something. So let's be careful. Okay, that worked. Great. Crap, let's get away. Could have used Mist Form, but I didn't need to. But I'm at least keeping it in mind. Crap, I can never do that. And now here, I'm going to use the Mist Form. I'm going to take this guy out. Okay, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, that worked out pretty well. This, now that you're on cooldown, will be easy. We'll take out the Terrazar. And we're back up to maximum hit points. Okay, great. So I think the dungeon is going to also be no problem. And so, yeah, we're going to go for a full clear. I have already found a few magic spells, and so if there's certain fairy chest rooms that require certain spells, I have confidence that we will be able to complete those fairy chest rooms. I really need to get upstairs and take out this darn McRib. So let's go find him kind of next thing and try not to die in the meantime. There we go. Okay. And now, with the Bulbasaurus Rex, I should be able to gain all of my hit points back as a result of killing all the little guys. And using vampirism. And I guess there's a dwarf tunnel there. I hope that guy comes back out. If not, I suppose I can exit the room and re-enter and he'll kind of reset his position. But right now the guy in the dwarf tunnel below me looks like he's going to be hard to get to. But yeah, look at this. We're almost back up to maximum hit points. Yeah, 35 hit points per kill is pretty awesome. Let's see. Anything else in this room? Just some furniture and whatnot. And the etc. Those guys are running away from me. Okay. Oh, hey, here comes the guy. Yay! Boom noodle. Maximum everything. Let us continue. This room may actually be difficult. I wonder if I can take out... Oh, crap. Let's Mist Form. And let's get down here and kill the Gladiator before he kills me. Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty tight space. I think killing the Gladiator is a key thing, because he's the one who could deal enough damage to me that I actually get scared. The Land of Darkness circled around into the forest, back over to the left. Alright, I'm gonna need some jumping room here. So let's do that. There we go. I'm your worst nightmare! That was a pretty good one. Versus the nightmare. And yeah, but the dungeon is turning out to be pretty easy, apart from the occasional room like that. And yeah, eventually... Oh, hey, this room will actually be somewhat difficult as well, I expect. So I'll keep you guys around for this. But definitely the practice from previous tiers of New Game. Like, look at that. I'm not even needing to use Mist Form to get around to super huge projectiles. Now down here, those nightmares, other than using Conflux, I really don't have any kind of good strategy or ideas of how to deal with that. I'm going to use Mist Form right here. So maybe we'll just leave those nightmares alone. If I had the axe, and actually I do have access to an axe, because there is another room, oh boy, where I could get an axe that I saw back up in the Maya, where I could switch out my spell. Oh, I always forget about Downstrike, oops. Alright, well now that I'm down here, let's just go ahead and tank it. A little low on hit points, so let's be careful for a moment. With PAD, this room is easy. And there's a chicken leg, which will help tremendously. I see a fairy chest. Hooray! Let's see what we got. Magic point increase, +5. Still looking for a health upgrade. So I really want to see how that behaves at this point. Just to make sure that nothing has changed. But I'm kind of wondering at this point if this character might be able to defeat all 4 bosses of New Game +3. Okay, here's a place where I need an axe. Okay, so In the dungeon, I need an axe. I know where I can go get an axe. There's an axe in the forest. Oh, and this brings us back around to the castle. Okay, that's interesting. This form. Haha. Alright, this is turning out to be a really good character. The assassin I'm starting to like, now that I've gotten the hang of him. And perhaps also now that he's doing critical damage of 646 hit points per strike. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna continue looking around. I'm gonna explore everywhere to figure out if there's any other spells I need for certain areas, or if I'm gonna need another axe somewhere. Then we'll go back down. We'll get the axe out of the forest. We'll go back down to that room with the fairy chest to get that fairy chest. Have I completed the Maya yet? No, I should go back up to the Maya next, actually. Alright, but so far this has been not quite a piece of cake, but it's definitely been easy. And so I'll just bring you guys back in as interesting bits happen. Fairy chest, defeat all enemies, and this one I need a scythe. I can't remember if I found the scythe yet, but up in the Maya we need a scythe. Okay. I want to find all the fairy chest rooms before I go switching my spells out, so that I don't accidentally switch away from a spell that I need, and then lose it before I can get the fairy chest, because it's still the case that I definitely want to get all the fairy chest upgrades that I can, because there's already upgrades I can no longer purchase. Here's another place where I need the axe, so now that's 2 rooms where I need the axe. One thing I'd forgotten about when I went exploring in the Maya, I found a couple of Halphus and Bareth rooms. This is one of them. And I'm pretty sure I should be able to take them on, so let's give it a try. Oh, they actually do a fair amount of damage. So let's be careful. This form. And I'm gonna use, oops, crap. I'm gonna use Conflux to try to finish him off if I can. Just so I don't have to get over there. I thought 1 Conflux might do it, but it looks like I'm gonna need a second one. Oh, no, it did it. Okay, great. Good job, Conflux Orbs. Way to do your work. And what do I get here? Hey, stat upgrade, strength increase, +1. So it's worth fighting Halphus and Bareth in order to get the stat upgrades. So there's another one right here, but before I go in there, let's try to clear out the rest of this room, because this is a room I didn't finish right, because it was actually pretty difficult. Let's see. I wonder how Conflux would do in here. Let's give it a try really quick. Can I hit... Yeah, I'm only doing a tiny bit of damage to the flower mons and things. Let's try walking around, spread a little bit of Conflux, spread the love. Yeah, if I could take one of the flower mons out that way, and it looks like I will, maybe? Got really close. Let's do a little bit more. I think maybe I did take one of them out. Yes, okay, I just took one of them out. Okay, so now with only one of them shooting at me, I feel confident enough to go and tank this guy, and I'll be okay. Yeah, not a problem. And this is actually a real chest. So let's get the money. And then, okay, the spiky balls are still a minor problem. Darn it, okay. Let's do that. Let's check out what's up here. I want to be in a little bit better shape in terms of hit points before I go fight Halphus and Bareth again. And so I'm hoping I can use one of these rooms to get my hit points back up. This seems like a room that might work for it, because we've got a few relatively easy enemies, like these tower guards. Easy mode. How does it feel to be easy mode, tower guard? Haha! Take that. And I'm at 603 hit points right now. Okay, what else is in this room? We got 2 flower mons. Okay, Infernite. That is what I wanted to find out. I would rather fight you alone, rather than at the same time as those other flower mons. Okay, and now, with my PAD, I can just hop down here, and this is a case where actually being clumsy is helpful, because I didn't have to worry about accidentally falling on the bookcase. Very nice, very nice. Oh crap, didn't expect you. No one ever expects the Worgenflorgen. Hey, do another little jumpy thing, please. There we go. And hit points, I could afford a few more hit points, so let's see if we can find another easy-ish room and get back up to maximum hit points, and then we'll go take on the other Halphus and Bareth. Nice. That's a mimic, but I'm at maximum hit points, so let's go do Halphus and Bareth right now, and we'll come back and finish off that room. I think is an appropriate strategy. And let's also be careful with these spiky balls as we come through here. Because if the other one gave me a stat upgrade, I presume this one's also going to give me a stat upgrade. Okay, great. Oh yeah, totally found the sweet spot here. Haha! How do you like them apples? I'll tell you how. You don't like them. And then we'll use Complex to finish him off when he's enraged. Awesome! Magic damage increase +1. Woohoo! There's a lot of Pray for Assistance statues, and I've already got 379,000 gold. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out Helios's Blessing and see if we can get... Yeah, Hyperion's Ring, that's good. Just to have a Death Defy in our back pocket. Because I think the gold is going to cease being useful to us very soon. And we're still going to get quite a fair bit, even without Helios's Blessing. But, in any case, I'm just trying to discover if there's any other fairy chests where I need any other different spells. And then we'll go collect at least 2 more fairy chests with the magic axe. I've gotten way better at dodging the doomscapes and different things. I did just take damage at the end, but it used to be the case that I would take a lot more damage, and so it's definitely the case that in addition to... Ooh! Hey, here's a boss. Mini-boss, let's do him. Mostly gonna take the damage I expect. I should try to use some Mist Form here, actually. Alright, let's do it right there. Darn it. Mist Form. Dodge, Mist Form. Dodge. There we go, dodge. Mist Form. There we go. Oh, he's not dead yet. There we go. Alright, not bad, not bad. Took some hit points there. Glad to have the Death Defy in my pocket at this point. But the mini-bosses are totally worth it because they're going to be stat upgrades as well. And at this point, still haven't cleared out the castle. Still another room or two. Oh, right, and I forgot. I came through this room at the beginning. And apparently didn't clear it out, so let's finish that. Visionary. I remember when I thought you guys were trouble. Ha! I'm really impressed with how easy this run has been. My only fear is that an assassin with PAD is like the most OP character that there is right now, and that things will get much more difficult with any other character. But even that fear is not too strong right at the moment, so I'm not too worried. But I guess, just so that we have something in this episode, I feel like I'm going to be cutting lots of it out. Okay, so this is another fairy chest room where, again, I need an axe. So apparently the axe is exactly what I need for everything. There's a couple other rooms in the forest, and there's one more room over here in the castle. Let's get the room over here in the castle. Then we'll check out the forest. Then we'll go get the axe. Actually, I guess I can go get the axe right now, because there aren't any fairy chest rooms where Conflux is the necessary spell. And so I might as well go ahead and get rid of Conflux, because I've also cleared enough rooms that I don't think I'm going to be using it. Okay, I found the room with the axe. We will switch to the axe, and then we will start trying to go find all the fairy chests that we left behind, which are kind of scattered all around the world. So I'll see you when I see you. Fairy chest number 1. Hello, magic axe. Very nice. Very nice. Strength increase +1. Woohoo! Fairy chest number 2. Hello, fairy chest. Easy. Yay! Okay, I just went up to 773, so indeed hit points do increase as a result, even though I've already bought out max hit points. So I was pretty sure that was the case, but I just wanted to kind of double check. So that makes me feel better about that. There's at least one more fairy chest that I think we can get. Fairy chest, very nice. And we get more health, great. Very happy. This fairy chest we can't get because we're not a dwarf. There's at least one other one. There was one that required a scythe up in the Maya. I thought there was another fairy chest. Maybe there's not. In any case, I just discovered a Halphus and Bareth room in the dungeon. And so let's go take that on together. I'm going to max out my hit points before we do that. Just because I'm a little low. And in the... Oops! And in the dungeon, I think it would be useful to have maximum hit points. So let's go ahead and grab those. Here's Halphus and Bareth. Ah, darn it. Let's misform. Okay, and now come over here. Oh man, I didn't see that one coming behind me, otherwise I would have misformed it too. And then... I think I can probably do this. Yeah. Take an axe to your face, Bareth. Strength increase +1. That's great. We're really going to need all those strength stat upgrades moving forward. And at this point, since I'm here, there's still more things to clear out. Actually, let's wait until I'm at maximum hit points before I take on Herodotus. Okay, so there's still more rooms in the forest. So let's go finish up the forest. Right over here. The day that I'm recording this, a new Minecraft snapshot came out. It actually has a new feature that I'm a little bit excited about. It isn't clear if it's a feature or a bug, actually, which is always dangerous. But it's something that I wouldn't mind using for Minecraft Bingo. And so I may go play around with that a bit later. Okay, you are a source of hit points that I left behind so that I can heal up later. And so I will use said source of hit points right now. Haha! And we're almost back at maximum, and if I kill this guy without taking more damage... There's chicken leg, okay. I'm at maximum hit points. I'm gonna come back through this room on the way back, and so we'll finish off the last of the little bloobs. But there is... Okay, and I left one in here as well. Oh, I actually haven't done this room at all. Okay, great. Well, let's go explore this room. And then there's a room to the left that I haven't explored. That's how I knew that this portion of the map was still unexplored. And let's see, can I use my axe against you guys somehow? I mean, I guess I can do that. Oh, yeah, the McRib's right there. Might be able to hit him. Yeah, still just got the chain fist. Alright, and that got nothing. Nobody. Nada. Zero. Zip. Zilch. I do have the opportunity to get daggers somewhere else, but I need to hold on to the axe just in case there's going to be another fairy chest room where I need it. Really can't get rid of the axe until I know... Oops. Alright, I'm taking some foolish damage here. Until I know that all the fairy chests are done. Because they're super important, whereas staying alive is relatively easy and not as kind of... Well, it's important, but it's not as important in terms of my gear. Okay, so this is a dead end. We'll go take out the other Bulbasaurus Rex in the other room. Hopefully that'll bring us back up to maximum hit points. And then if I've cleared out everything, we might go start fighting bosses. So I'll keep you guys along for that. Let's see. I need both hit points and magic points, but there is another giant blue buddy. Hey, blue buddy. How you doing, blue buddy? Bulbasaurus Rexa buddy. Alright, let's go ahead and break him down a little bit. Once there's a bunch of little ones, that is when you... Oh, crap. Kind of finish off your health. Crap. Darn it. Yeah, I got at least the magic back up. But I lost a little bit of health. But here's a Worgen Florgan. Darn it. Jump up again. There we go. Great. Oh, hey, and there's another Bulbasaurus Rex. They move so fast! Come back here. Where'd he go? There he is. Get ready. Now! Good. Didn't time it all that well, but it worked. Oh, I forgot. I've got plenty of healing statues I could use as well. Let's see. This boss should be very easy, so let's go ahead and do this boss. Alexander. Right. The Forgotten. I didn't forget you. I remembered you were here, Alexander. Don't sweat it. Oh! I thought I was low enough that I was not going to get hit. I was wrong. That's okay. Because there are little furies in here who actually take a few hits to kill. But they will give me hit points back. So I'm not too worried about getting too low on hit points. I guess I might as well fire an axe every so often. when the opportunity presents itself. Yeah, but this boss is going to be easy. So we'll just go ahead and hurry up and finish him off. Alex, you are not a problem. Yeah, I'm still at practically maximum everything. Okay, right before I kill him, I will try to get some hit points and magic points back through vampirism by killing those guys. Okay, great. Yep. And so I've managed to be at max at the end of the fight. So that is good. I think I will go take on Herodotus next, then. Even though there's probably still a couple of rooms left in the Castle of the Forest that I haven't explored. More of all kinds of good things, so that's happy. That's our first boss down. Let's see. Khidr would also be actually really easy. Maybe I'll go take him on. Yeah, let's go take on Khidr. Hey, ya buddy. Could I fight all 4 bosses back to back to back to back? I think I probably could. Let's do it. With only a double jump, it'll be a little bit harder to dodge him sometimes. But I have PAD, so I can come over here and dodge in this corner, which is awesome. And he is foolishly... Oh, I could use Mist Form. I don't know why I didn't think about Mist Form. That was dumb. Yeah, that boss was pretty easy. Oh boy. New game +3. Super easy. Magic points, armor. Okay, next up we're going to do Herodotus. I am a little bit low on hit points, and so I'll go ahead and eat this healing statue. Herodotus is right here. I have PAD, which means I can stay on the bottom floor and get a fair amount of work done down there. And so I expect this will go straight forward. The infinite Herodotus. Oh, wow. And with a single crit, I'm managing to break him apart. Yeah, this is not going to be too hard. Alright, let's take out a few Grabazors just to make things not get too crazy. And admittedly, I don't always crit, and so the times when I don't could be trouble. No, it's not going to be trouble. This guy's just too powerful. Look at this. I'm destroying the Grabazors before they even have a chance to really spawn into the room. Yep, another easy mode boss kill. Alright, so I'll just kind of mindlessly walk around the bottom floor, swing the sword on occasion. Want to see if there's any furniture that I left in here. Nope, I did leave some gold up here though, so we'll take that. Hello, gold. Hello, Herodotus. Goodbye, Herodotus. Are you the only one left? Yep, that was it. Kablamo! Do one more quick sweep around the room, make sure I didn't leave any gold. Alright, some more stat upgrades. Very nice, very nice. And now for the quadrifecta. Ponce is the boss that I tend to have the most trouble with. But based on how easily I took out the other 3 bosses, I have a feeling that I just might manage to live through this fight. And I have a Death Defy in my pocket, so even if I die, I can still live through the fight. Haha! How do you like that, Ponce de Leon? Ponce de Leon. And I have Mist Form, right, which I didn't use at all in the previous battles, and I should really consider. Because in a moment, it's probably going to get useful, crap. Crap, get away. Oh, hey, I can kill those things. That's also nice. Go Gadget Retaliation. Alright, let's Mist Form and get over here. Okay, good use of Mist Form, Brian. We approve. Darn it. Ponce is pretty far down. I'm a little ways down, though, as well. So let's continue to be very careful. Try to attack him only at very opportune moments. Yeah! Alright, 4 bosses in a row. No problem at all for this particular assassin. Is there any other gold lying around the room in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get some more stat upgrades, more health. That is the thing that I really wanted, so that's very happy. And I guess I should have cleared out everything so that I could go straight for Johannes right after that. But sadly, I think there are still some rooms left unexplored. Actually, that fairy chest I can't get. Maybe I did clear everything. Maybe we can go straight for Johannes. We can go for the Quinfecta, I believe. Yes, let's totally do it. So let's heal back up. I'm sure I've left healing statues like all over the place. And we will see if we can defeat a 5th back-to-back boss. Oh yeah. Here we go. Can I take out Johannes with the same character who beat the previous tier of New Game Plus 2? Bosses tend not to scale. Johannes does a lot of damage though, and so that's the one thing I'm kind of worried about. I should have considered switching to daggers too. I think they would have been more valuable than the axe. But oh well. Live and learn. I am still doing a ton of damage to this guy, and I've gotten better at fighting him because I just fought him, what, at the beginning of this episode? So I'm definitely, like, in practice in terms of fighting him. And I do have a double jump upgrade now, which will make it a little bit easier to avoid some of the fountain's attacks. But I don't have as much retaliation, and I definitely need some chicken legs, so let's grab a couple of those. Alright, he is doing this thing. Now he's dodging around. Where'd you go? Okay, you're doing that. Okay, let's start getting some hits. Okay, here come these. Let's take some more recovery. He's gonna do that. That's fine. Ouch. Okay, let's get some more recovery items. Yep, he's almost dead. Not a problem. Yeah, baby. You've defeated me, but at what price? The price of being awesome. Well, this episode just about began with the credits roll, and I think this episode is going to end with the credits roll as well, assuming I manage to cram all of this into one episode. But we have the awesome assassin who defeated 2 Johanneses, and who knows, maybe you'll even be able to defeat a 3rd. Once again, I'll skip the credits, and I guess we're still going to be at 50 heroes. New Game Plus 3 is easy mode. Woohoo! And so here it is. Total children are still 50. 31 hours, apparently. And we are headed into New Game Plus 4. If you know anyone else who's done a Let's Play where they've gotten to New Game Plus 4 with only 50 heroes, by all means let me know. We have over 500,000 gold to spend, but I think I'll save that for the next episode. I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more of Mastering Rogue Legacy. Bye-bye.